Something out of a storybook. Your eyes sure look something out of a storybook. Oh, it took everything I had inside, and I'll tell you how I felt last night. You were so damn crazy, my type of lady, driving me insane. You were up and down, but you stayed around, and I will never be the same. Can't get you out of my head. Ooh, ooh, like a melody. Ooh, 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 out of my head. Ooh, ooh, like a melody, like a melody. Goosebumps for sure when you were in slow motion. Oh, I've never seen anything like you before. Oh, I can't take it anymore. You were so damn crazy, my type of lady, driving me insane. You were up and down, but you stayed around, and I will never be the same. Can't get you out of my head. Like a melody, ooh, 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 out of my head. Like a melody, like a melody. Ooh, 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 like a melody. Ooh, 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 out of my head. Ooh, ooh, like a melody, like a melody.
System overload occurring. All the information is getting lost. Emergency backup initiating. Wait, what the fuck is going on?
Yo.
We need to shut down the system. This is not working well. Restarting in 3, 2, 1. Initiating the system. Please get fucking wild.
What's up?
Please get fucking wild.
Let me turn down the volume for you so you can hear me. What's up? How are you? I can turn this on later. How are you? Josven, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subscription. 4 months with me. Thank you so much. Bad Habits, muchas gracias por ese mesecito. Muchas gracias. Guys, what's up? How are you? How is it going? Hace sueño. ¿Qué hora es ahí? How are you today? I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to investigate why how YouTube is working lately, you know. If you didn't know, people on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you are, I uploaded a new video about my everything, all my earnings in 2023. I tell you everything all the money I make and from where I make it, just to give you some kind of inspiration, motivation, or ideas from where you can make money and sell. And the video is going really great, but YouTube is not pushing it. I mean, if I check the last videos, this one is going way better than the previous ones, you know, like the double of the click-through ratio is like the percentage of people that clicks when you see the video, you know, double than my usual amount, and it's not getting a big push. And it's like, why? In theory, YouTube wants people to click and to keep watching the video. The click is almost a double as usual, and the percentage of people keeping watching the video is really high. So why is not pushing it? I don't get it. It's like, okay, you need to do this and this. I do it and they don't push it. Thank you so much, YouTube. But yeah, anyway, if you want to go and watch it, it's on YouTube. I think it can help you and give you some inspiration. So, you know, because in the end, I've watched these kind of videos from a lot of people, but from other niche, like just people that invest in how it's called in English. The other thing that are not cryptos, the normal, the usual thing, the companies and so they invest in this kind of things, or they have any kind of like personal shops or companies or whatever, but never really seen it on the music side, you know. So that's why I decided to make this video. But I'm 99.9% sure that this year is gonna be the last one. This is the third year I make it, and it's gonna be the last one probably. So yeah, just maybe you go and watch it. Stocks, yeah, stocks. Thank you, Donald. So yeah, if you want to get some kind of ideas, some kind of inspiration, and so, just go and watch it. I think it can help you so much. But yeah, apart from that, today, well, not really today yet, but guys, if you already follow me, if you stay tuned and so, you already know it. But for the people that don't know it, new music is coming this Friday. Actually, I should put it on the title. Send me your music. New music Friday. And wait, because stream lapse. Wait, I'm gonna create a command. But yeah, new music is coming this Friday. Woo! Wait, and I will tell you. Is it the hardstyle? Yes. Is it progressive house? Yes. Wait. Give me 1 second. Ba-da-ba-bap. Ba-da-ba-bum. Give me 1 second and I explain everything. Down, that's tonight. Okay, so it should work now. On Twitch. New music. Vagar, no, I didn't get anything. When did you subscribe? Okay, so guys, basically, ¿dónde puedo enviarte mi demo? Tienes que venirte a Twitch, ¿vale? Basically, this Friday is new music coming, but I have to say is not mine. Okay, this Friday we are releasing the remixes of Like a Melody. The 4 remixes, the 4 winners of the remix competition of Like a Melody are getting released this Friday. Hydrex with Progressive House, Thunders with Hardstyle, Bad Habit with kind of Future House, Bass House, and Carl Roque with kind of Color House. Okay, so all of that is coming this Friday. I hope you really support it. You go and listen to all the versions. You maybe add them in your playlist if you have any kind of playlist or whatever. Send it to your friends, to your mom, to your grandma, to your granddad, to your nephew, to your brother, to your cousin, to your friend, to your girlfriend, to your boyfriend, to your aunt, to your uncle, to the people at the supermarket, you know, to everybody. You send it to fucking everybody, okay? So we can support these 4 guys really how they deserve it. Yo, Matt, how is it going? I've seen that you released another song on Rebuild. Congrats, man. It shows that they have subscribed. Oh, Mao, I just sent you a pic on Instagram. I cannot really see Instagram right now. It says you are subscribed, but I don't see your subscription. I mean, it's not from today. You didn't subscribe today. You didn't subscribe last week. I don't know if I can filter. Filtrar. Give me a second, I'm checking. No, Vagar is so weird because I'm checking and until last month and you are not subscribed and nobody gave you. Maybe it's that somebody gave you a subscription. Maybe that can be the reason. That somebody gave you a subscription, but I cannot really see. I cannot really see that right now. It says it's my second month anniversary or something. No, it says that you've been subscribed for 2 months, but that doesn't mean. I think that doesn't really mean that you are subscribed right now. But well, anyway, I don't have any notification from you. Maybe somebody gave you for free, like some people can buy subscriptions for the community, and maybe you got it. But I'm not sure. But you are not subscribed from today or last week. I'm making a remix. I'm also using an instrumental, but with more layers. The drop doesn't sound hard. I mean, I want it harder. But what's your question? Or why are you saying that? I paid, no worries, bro. But you didn't. I mean, it shows like you're subscribed, but I didn't get your subscription as notification, you know? I don't have a message saying, hey, Vagar subscribed. Hey man, love your work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. By the way, if you want to know more about my upcoming Soundbank, my upcoming music and so. Why? Oh. What? That's so weird. That's so weird. Well, never mind. If you want to know more about that, my Soundbank, I'm not sure how many samples I have, how many presets I have right now. I can maybe watch it. Okay, maybe check it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 32, 64, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 64 and 40, 78. I have 78 presets so far. I want to have at least 100. And I want to finish it before the end of January. We need a masterclass on mastering. I have like 6 or 7 videos about mastering on my YouTube channel, so I think that's enough. So yeah, 78. I still need to make at least 22, and I want to finish it before next Wednesday. Actually, I want to finish it before the end of the month. So I think, yeah, maybe I'll be limited. Maybe I finish at the beginning of February. But yeah, I want to finish that. Damn tu Aitor. No lo pillo. ¿Por dónde envío el link? Tienes que venirte a Twitch. ¿Vale? El link está en el canal de Instagram. Han regalado una sub. Ah, sí. Es que en la aplicación que tengo para ver los chats de YouTube y de Twitch juntos no me salen esas notificaciones. Thank you so much, Octer for subscribing. Well, for giving a subscription. But it's the same, is your support. So thank you so much. So yeah, that's the thing about the Soundbank and about the music. Actually, I've been working on one song. Yesterday I got a melody that maybe can work for the idea I have for that song. I have one song that I'm looking for a vocal. I was waiting for a singer to check my email, but she's basically not checking it. She didn't see it or whatever. So I decided to contact another singer. I'm waiting now for that singer to check it. I hope it's not extremely expensive. Then I have another idea that I'm working on that yesterday I got a melody that probably works. I mean, I like the melody, but maybe for the idea I have, it doesn't really fit. Not all the melodies work for every song. At least that's my opinion. And then I started another one, but really basic so far already. I need to finish the song from the collab contest that actually yesterday I uploaded on Instagram an Instagram story about this one, about the collab contest song, because I'm not sure which break to choose. And actually I asked you, and it's like 48% one and 52% the other version, so it's not really something that really helps me. So that's 4 songs. And then I have another one that I worked on it so much. I had a first idea kind of similar to Take My Time, to be honest, but then I decided to kind of change it to another kind of vibe, a bit more actual, more new sound, more outdated sound. I tried that one, didn't really like it. I changed the chords, I changed a bit the melody, I changed the BPM. I don't know, I've been working on that one, and I don't think it's a bad song, but I'm not 100% happy with that. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish or even continue with that. But yeah, that's the thing. I expected to work way more on music this year. At least so far I am not working that much, but also because I had to record videos this month. But now I have like long videos. I have maybe until mid-March that I don't have to record, and for the reels I maybe have until mid-February or even March also that I don't have to record. Probably I record 1 week to have 2 or 3 more long videos and more reels. But yeah, probably now I'm gonna be able to work more on music, to check it more, to spend more time on that, because I'm not gonna have to record every single week, so that's a good thing. I hope to work a lot more and finish way more songs. And actually this weekend I'm gonna try something that I've never tried. Vagar, thank you so much for a subscription. Now you're subscribed. No, you gave a subscription. Wow, thank you so much. You are on the priority list, okay? Thank you so much. La has cogido tu Ruby. So this weekend I'm gonna do something that I've never done. But yeah, I think it can be cool, because you know what happens, that when sometimes I have time to work on music, because I finish Patreon, I finish the Livestream, I finish editing videos, uploading, replying emails, blah 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 blah, and all that shit. Sometimes I'm tired and I don't really work on music. Or sometimes it's like, okay, now I have time, but I'm just gonna go with my girlfriend to take something, or go for a walk or whatever. So what I told her is that this weekend, maybe on Saturday, maybe on Sunday, we're gonna spend the day, or at least half of the day, working on music together. Because I mean, she's not a musician, she's not really she's not a producer and so, but she really likes music, she really knows about music. Not like super technical, but she knows a lot about music, has really good ear and so, and really sometimes really good ideas. So I don't know, maybe we come up with a cool idea, so this way, I can work more on music and get another idea. So yeah, this way, as we would say in Spanish, mata dos pájaros de un tiro. In English would be like, I kill 2 birds with 1 shot. I think you have kind of similar expression. Matar 2 pájaros de un tiro en inglés. Two birds is always better than one. Two birds with one stone. Ah, okay. It's one stone. Here we say like one bullet, you know, the one from one shot. Similar. Hey Jay, ¿qué pasa? Never wanted to leave. Wait, I sent to your email, right? Yes. Just put exclamation mark feedback and you have the email. And if you put exclamation mark new music, you have the link to pre-save the remixes right here. So if you want to help us, not really me, help them, you know, you can just click there, pre-save the remixes. So this way you help us. Because of course I'm gonna help them as much as possible with promotion and all of that, but you know, it's not the same promoting one song than promoting 4 songs at once. Oof, that's difficult. Spanish people decided to go with guns straight forward. So not for kids. Well, people that really like guns are the people from the United States. People on Instagram, I'm gonna end this live stream really soon, so if you want to be on the live stream on the feedback and so, go to Twitch or YouTube. My advice is that you go to Twitch. People on YouTube, my advice is that you are on Twitch. Because then we're gonna do number games, and on YouTube there's a bit of latency and you're not gonna be able to participate and blah blah. NCRC has been 7 streams straight. Damn. ¿Quién es Groovy? Me suena. Pues no, a ver, hemos escuchado cosas de aquí. Ella y Josh Bent están haciendo un disco así rollo pop. People on Instagram, ending this live stream. Habla no inglés. ¿Qué? Sample, you know, Miles, in your next song. What? I don't understand, man. People on Instagram, if you want to be on the feedback, come to Twitch, ending this live stream. See you. I can get you out of my bed. Wait, I'm checking something kind of important.
Somewhere in a moment, a dream, I feel you rushing over me. So let me get closer to see, to be. Some days will be broken,
Okay, now I go to Twitch.
but you're all I ever really need. So let me be open to lead, to breathe. So if I gotta run, let me go.
Wait. 1 second.
Never knowing why, how we want ourselves when we're out of time to lose. If we wanna know, then we gotta try.
Nowhere we can go without you and I. Okay, I'm ready. Which phone? Which phone are you using? OnePlus? No, it's a Realme. Realme. I never know because they have really similar names. GT Neo 2, I think. Realme. GT Neo 2? I think so. I don't know, but it's a fucking beast. 2 years old, I think, or 1 year and a half. Don't have any problem. It cost me like 300 because of my work less, 250. It's perfect. good camera, good performance. I don't need to spend 1,000 fucking euros. Oh! Talking about 1,000 euros. Talking about 1,000 euros. I almost forget. Guys, I got it. This Saturday, I got the Tomorrowland tickets. Yes. I'm going to Tomorrowland this year. Yeah. Would love to go for free because I did say there, but that's not the case. But well, anyway, I'm going. It was a fucking chaos. I explain this and we start with the feedback, okay? It was a fucking chaos. Which is the best to visualize an acoustic song? Like I'm currently working on an acoustic song and I really need to visualize the stereo separation. I use the ozone imager. It was a fucking chaos because they opened the shop at 5 p.m. So at 4:20, with my computer, I enter the queue with my account, and my girlfriend was coming to my house. So when she arrived, she entered with another computer. She used her account and it was around 4:45, something like this. So while we were at the queue, it's the shop opens. We are at the queue. Waiting. And it's like, okay, I was editing the thumbnail of the YouTube video. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna spend a bit of time, like do this while I wait. So at one moment I didn't realize I don't know, like I was switching the screen all the time. Okay, like okay, on Photoshop, I'm checking if I'm inside if I can buy the ticket or I'm in the queue, like this. And in one time, I don't know why, I tried to check again to switch the screen and check the Tomorrowland queue, and suddenly I closed the browser and I didn't realize, so I was not at the queue anymore. Nice. I access again. I'm at the queue. Then tomorrow, well, we get a message like too many people. The shop is closed. We will announce when the shop is open again. And it's like fuck. So we were working again. We were waiting again, and around 7:30, like 2 hours and a half later, we had the access to be able to buy the tickets. If you don't know, Tomorrowland have different... I'm just going to show you so it's way more. Okay, because I'm a bit scary. I'm just gonna open this in a private browser. So now I'm not in my account, right? Okay, I don't know. In any case, okay. So me, chat, the screen, and in the screen you see this. That is okay. Tomorrowland website. This Belgium. Blah, blah. Okay, so on the Tomorrowland, you have different tents that you can get. You can get the Magnificent Greens area, okay, that is like, well, I'm also Dreamville map, because it is really important, so you can understand what happens. Okay, so Magnificent Greens, I wanted to go to the camp to camp, okay? Then all these dance types, and then this is just for rich people. So yeah, the thing is, you enter this way. Okay, the festival is here. You enter this way, the more expensive to the cheapest. Okay, the Magnificent Greens are here. This is like I think 2 kilometers or almost 3 kilometers wide, so it's so long. Okay, so I wanted to come to camp that is here, because they are good. They have, for example, the basic easy tents are here or here, but they don't have chairs, so you cannot be outside your tent. The camp to camp have chairs. I think that's really useful. I'm closer to the food, and so I wanted to go here. It was a little bit cheaper. So I enter the to buy the tickets, and I could only buy the Magnificent Greens, or it said Come to Camp and Easy Tent on hold. That means that somebody already clicked on those tents, but maybe is trying to fill all the data, or maybe trying to pay or things like this. So I was refreshing, and at once I could see that I could get the Come to Camp. Okay, so I click on the Come to Camp, no available. Refresh, I can access the Come to Camp, click, no available. Like this all the time. Also, the flight tickets were so bad because I wanted to go from Barcelona, even if it's far away. Some flights were not available anymore. It was a fucking chaos. Now the problem is that I'm gonna have to come back on Sunday. The festival ends at I think 1 a.m. in the morning. So at 6 a.m. I have to take the plane coming back. So it's like, okay, the festival finishes. I go really quick to my tent. I take everything. I go to the airport, and I will sleep at the plane, I guess. So the problem is that I could only get the Magnificent Greens. That is no problem. The only difference is that the Magnificent Greens, apart from being, in Mordor, basically, because if you're here, it's okay, but if you're here, fuck. But the only difference is that on these ones, they give you the tent, they give you the mattress and the sleeping bag and so, but you need to mount your tent by yourself. All the tents are already built. These ones you need mounted. You need to mount yours here. But it was the only one I could get. So well, at least I can go to a Tomorrowland. So yeah, flight, bus, the tent, and all of that. You need to play it Tomorrowland. I wish. Did you like Armenian music? I think I never listened to Armenian music. I have a friend. That's what he was also trying to get the tickets, and well, he basically couldn't get them. I don't know if because the queue never ended or why, but he couldn't. ¿Por dónde mando mi tema? Al email. Exclamación feedback. Al parecer, si está respondiendo a un comentario, los comandos no funcionan. Ah, no sabía. How much did the whole thing cost? To me, going from Spain, because in the end, depending on where you go, is different. The ticket, the ticket and the camping is the same for everybody, I guess, but the difference is the flight. For example, if I took a plane from Valencia, that is really close airport, I had to go on Wednesday, so I had to sleep at a hotel for no reason, and that was so stupid. But if I went from Alicante, that is basically the same distance from my house, I could go on Thursday. The problem was that coming back is basically with no sleeping, and a bit of a stress. So I wanted to go from Barcelona because I could come back, sleep, and then come back on Monday. But yeah, depending on where you, also depending not only the country. For example, Barcelona was cheaper than Madrid. And I'm not sure about Alicante, if it's cheaper or more expensive. But to me, with the Magnificent Green that are the cheapest ones, it cost me 1,255. So 1,255 euros. To me. If you're from Belgium, you can go by bus or with your car, so it's way more cheap. If you go from the Netherlands, maybe you can take a train, or from France. If you go, I don't know. Maybe if you're from United Kingdom, you have an option to go by boat and then bus. I don't know. If you are from the States, probably it's like, that's so cheap. If you are from Norway, probably you think the same. If you are from Germany, it's like a bit expensive. If you are from Spain, it's more than the average wage here, so it's expensive. If you are from India or thing like this, probably 1,000 euros is so expensive for you. ¿No piensas invitar a otro artista aquí como lo hacías en YouTube? Lo he pensado. Just been asking if I'm going to invite some other artist, like I was doing earlier. But I think it's nice, but first, a lot of people don't really join the live streams because they maybe don't know the person or don't think it's interesting. And not getting the same amount of people, or maybe the same, but all the like contacting that people, meeting like 20 minutes earlier, doing preparing everything, the cameras. Most of the times, a lot of people had problems with the camera, sharing it with me. It was so annoying, you know. Do you think Pro House will come back during 2024? No. Not at least like normal Progressive House. Siempre quise un feedback session con Severman. A ver, realmente no hacía feedback session. O sea, sí. O sea, les entrevistaba, bueno, hablaba un rato con ellos y luego sí que escuchaba algunas canciones, pero no como tal una feedback session pura. Pero además Severman ahora está como un poco alejado de esto, creo. No sé ni si está en su casa ahora mismo o está en Tailandia. The Division Progressive House they are producing dope stuff. Not really. If you check the last songs the Vision is doing, the Vision released are not Progressive House or not normal Progressive House. You know, that's what I'm saying. They are not releasing the common Progressive House like Turn It Around or Starlight or this kind of Progressive House. Not at all. They are switching a little bit, they are changing a little bit the style and adapting to the new era, you know? And that's also what I'm trying to do. I'm also trying to change a little bit. Actually, 2 songs that I'm working on, the one I need a vocal and another one that they got the melody, they said before, already are Progressive House, but with a new vibe, with a new touch. And I think it's more, it fits better in newer sounds, you know? Actually, this year, I was talking this yesterday with my girlfriend. This year, I want to focus, I have a problem. Because I like a lot of different types of music. I like a lot of Progressive House, I like hardstyle, I like tech house, I like a lot of kinds of music. So what I've been doing is release whatever I like. And I think that's good. But at the same time, if you are not super big, it's not that good. Why? Because if you make a festival and you want to hire Harwell, you get him because of him, you know that he's gonna play a lot of kind of music, but you get it because of him. If you get Martin Garrix, also the same, and you don't care if then Martin Garrix doesn't play Progressive House or bass house, maybe plays tech house, or no, it's just getting Martin Garrix, you know. If you think, for example, okay, I want to make a Progressive House party, you're probably gonna go to the Vision, to Matisse and Sadko, you know, because they are Progressive House. Maybe they have a bit of songs that are a bit outside the main Progressive House, but kind of inside one niche. But okay, you're gonna make a Progressive House party. You contact me? Maybe not, because I made Progressive House and I would actually in Progressive House maybe, yeah. But okay, you make a, I don't know, a tech house party. Do you contact me? I have tech house songs, but do you contact me? You're gonna make a more housey radio style. You contact me? Not really, right? But they have like I remember, Still Thinking, Late Nights. You make a hardstyle party. Do you contact me? Not really, but they have hardstyle songs. So sorry, I think I need to kind of focus myself in a more narrow niche. The problem is that, for example, I'm also working on a new big room techno song because I got the idea and I want to make it, but probably I'm just gonna make that one and not more. But yeah, I need to kind of make my niche a bit more narrow, my style a bit more narrow, to kind of focus better. So this way, when somebody wants to make a party on this style, they know that can't contact me. You know, that's the thing. That's what I want to do. But the problem is that they like a lot of kinds of music, and maybe tomorrow I want to make a hardstyle track. That's a problem. What I can do is create more alias, like another alias for hardstyle and so. But then, if I almost have no time to release music as Wildcrow, how I'm gonna be able to make it with 2 alias? Yes, Doctor, but You can combine things. For example, in my big room techno song in System Overload, I have hardstyle screeches, and it fits. It fits. Maybe some hardstyle screeches could fit in Impressive House. Maybe if they are not super aggressive, but I cannot put, for example, a hardstyle kick in Impressive House. It's not really gonna fit, you know. And then what? I take the drums from Tech House and I put it. Yeah. The problem is that my tastes are so different. It's so wide, the amount of ranges of genres I like. If it's like, okay, I like Progressive House and I like Tech House and I like Bass House, you can maybe get something in between. But then if I also like hardstyle, it doesn't really fit in the equation, you know? That's the problem. If I could, probably I would create a new genre, but it's difficult. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Just make music. Fuck it. Make music, make YouTube videos, then say that YouTube is shit. Tell you 1,000 times to go and watch my last video because YouTube is not showing it. You're getting tired of me saying these stupid things, and then make more music and start all over again, you know? Do you master your own tracks? I mix, master, process, produce all my tracks. Actually, I want to try one mastering studio that is close to my town. Well, not really close, but kind of. That they do analog mastering. And I'm thinking for my next track to master it myself, but also send them and then compare, you know? Maybe I can also make a video about this on YouTube and then compare and see what's really the difference, if I really see an improvement, or maybe contact them and try to go to that mastering studio. Yo he hecho eso. ¿Y qué tal? ¿Con quién lo has hecho? No fue bueno, la verdad. Yeah, but maybe it's because I'm not trained on that on that area, I would say, but people say, no, if you use analog mastering, it sounds a bit warmer and the sound is blah, blah, blah. It's like, if I want a warmer sound, I can just saturate a bit more my song and boost a bit more on those frequencies. I don't need to use analog gear, in my opinion. Maybe it's because I never tried it, or maybe I didn't really compare. So I don't really know, but if I think about it right now, it's like, I want it warmer, okay, I can do it by digital. I don't need an analog gear. But yeah, I need to try it, maybe. Sonaba muy estándar, estaba bien, pero no le sacaba carácter a la canción. Claro, también depende de si te masteriza un tema de hardstyle, alguien que masteriza reggaetón no te lo va a masterizar bien. Tienes que encontrar a alguien que lo haga en tu estilo, para que sepa. You need to find somebody that masters in your style. For example, if you, that's what I was saying to Bad Habits, if you send to somebody that usually master reggaeton songs and you send a hardstyle track, it's not going to master it good because they don't know about mastering hardstyle. Not because the mastering process is different, but because of the color and the final sound. Hardstyle is super bright, is super, the mid-highs are really present, but also the sub-bass. Reggaeton maybe is not that much like this, but especially, I mean, the loudness and the dynamics. In hardstyle, you don't have dynamics, and the loudness is like -4 LUFS or even -3 LUFS. Reggaeton is not like this. Reggaeton is -7, -8, -9. So they're not gonna master it well for you, you know? That's the thing. You need to find somebody that masters in your styles, at least. For example, of course, if you send it to somebody, if you made hardstyle and then send it to somebody that maybe don't produce hardstyle but makes electronic music, probably is gonna master it good because knows the things, you know. And you also can send reference songs. That's my advice. When you send somebody to mix master your songs, co-produce, process vocals, these kind of things, always send reference songs. 2, 3. Okay, so this way the other person knows, because maybe you have an idea of the vocal being, I don't know, with a lot of reverb, and you send it to me, and when I listen to it, I just process in the way I think it's good, and maybe I don't add that much reverb. Or maybe I don't have it that bright because I don't like it that bright, or because usually the songs are not that bright, and you want it super bright, you know? So you need to send reference songs so the person that is going to do knows exactly what you want. He visto la noticia que Pioneer va a cambiar de nombre? Sí. Do you know Pioneer DJ is going to change the name to Alpha Theta? I mean, I don't get it. I think it's the worst thing they could ever done. It seems that Pioneer got bought by another company like some years ago, and now they are going to change the name. I mean, it's so stupid. You are like at the top of the business. Every club is using your CDJs and your gear, and now Alpha Theta que cancelado. And now it's like you change the name. Yeah, exactly. It's like changing the name to Nike, or to Adidas, or to Amazon. Let's imagine that now Amazon changes the name. It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? You know? I don't get it. On marketing side, Denon is gonna fuck Alpha Theta right now, because 90% of the people are not gonna know that Pioneer changed the name. So when they see any news, they're gonna be like, what is this brand? What is doing Pioneer? Let's see what they release new, you know? Alpha boobies. So yeah, I don't know. Also, what I saw about talking about Tomorrowland, and we start with the feedback. Talking about Tomorrowland, or if you're comfortable doing Q&A and so on, talking, I'm comfortable too. I cannot imagine Alpha Theta on a CDJ. It's so stupid. I don't get it. I would understand like changing the Pioneer DJ to Pioneer Sound, Pioneer Music, Pioneer nothing else. But changing it completely to a completely new name that also is a really weird and bad name for marketing. Change the name to X from Twitter. Exactly. It's the same. It's so bad. The thing is, Twitter don't really have another similar platform. Now we have Instagram Threads, but not really. But Denon is kind of pushing really hard against Pioneer, and changing the name right now. I was going to say that Tomorrowland announced today, like some hours ago, the hosting stages for this year. You know that every year there are stages. For example, the Stamp stage and the Stamp artists are playing there, you know. So this year, they announced it, and actually realized Stamp doesn't have a stage this year. I mean, first, Stamp Records is not anymore one of the 10 most supported labels this year. Last year it was. This year it's not. They don't have a Tomorrowland stage. And actually, I didn't know. I was looking for some music for videos, and I said, ooh, it's been a long time without hearing something new from Martin Garrix. I check it. Martin Garrix, apart from the remixes from other people, Martin Garrix himself only released 3 songs last year. 2 originals and 1 remix. Nothing more. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, this guy used to release 7 songs during ADE, 1 per day. And now he only released 3 songs in a year? Wow. What's happening to Stamp? I expected to have a Stamp stage on Tomorrowland. So I was like, okay, if I want to see somebody, Martin Garrix is at the main stage, I'm going to be able to see Martin Garrix in the Stamp stage. But now I don't have the chance, so... Do you listen on every feedback email you get? Of course not. It's impossible. I already have enough with the Patreon feedbacks. A Patreon feedback, el único cambio bueno fue Musical.ly y TikTok. Pero creo que incluso ahí hubo más cambio, que TikTok añadió muchas más cosas que Musical.ly no tenía, pero no lo sé, no he usado Musical.ly. Yeah, with the Patreon feedbacks that sometimes I share in Instagram, one Patreon feedback usually takes me 20-30 minutes. 20-30 minutes to give that feedback, because I listen to the entire song, I analyze with analyzers, I check the okay, this sounds bad, okay, what do I need to do? Okay, I try with an EQ, reduce here, not here, okay, this is 700 frequencies, I tell them, reducing 700 frequencies, how much? 2 dBs, reduce 2 dBs, you know. So I listen over and over and over and over the song until I'm done with all the feedback. So it takes 20-30 minutes. ¿Cómo puedes mantener dos comunidades al mismo tiempo? De YouTube y Twitch, porque tengo un chat que me combina los dos, o sea, una aplicación que me combina los dos chats. That's why he came number 3 in the... What was... I don't remember now the top... Guetta, Vegas, Garrix. Okay. I mean, if we check only in 2023, Martin Garrix maybe shouldn't even be at the top 100, you know, because he didn't release music. So, and we're still waiting for Flashlights AD since Ultra Miami. Right? What's Flashlights? Which one is that one? No haces feedback. Ahora sí, ahora voy a hacer. En inglés y español. Cosas que pasan. En verdad es un problema. Porque luego hay gente que a lo mejor no va a ver los vídeos de YouTube porque no sabe inglés, o gente que cuando hablo en español ahora mismo no se enteran. Es un problema, pero bueno, es lo que hay, es como han salido las cosas. I don't know if you see. Is it you? I mean, the guy asking for a MacBook, is it really you? I'm from Instagram. Guys, I'm gonna tell you this story. Long story short. I got an email of one guy that was not following me, and the first message he sent me on Instagram is like, hey, I'm somebody from this country, please send me a MacBook Pro, I want to make music. This is my address. It's like, what? You don't even follow me. So he started following. He's like, yeah, now I'm gonna give you. He said, no, I randomly got one reels from you on Instagram, and I'm asking you. And he's like, you're on Instagram, watching reels. You saw one reel of a producer. You don't know that person. You never watched a video of that person. I'm gonna ask for a MacBook. Maybe he sends it. You know the John Travolta meme? I mean, man, honestly, 100% honestly, what are you doing? I mean, you cannot go to somebody that even... I mean, if somebody that maybe is always here, maybe always supporting my post and so, of course, I'm not rich, I cannot send you a MacBook. But maybe I could understand more that person asked for a MacBook. But somebody that you didn't know me at all, you never knew about me, and at the moment you discover me, you ask for me for a MacBook. It's like, what? I'm sorry, but I'm not Santa. Need a new car. He tried, I respect that. Mándame un serranito con patatas, que tengo hambre. Quiero una reforma en la casa. Yo también, tío. Y yo sí que te sigo. Buy me a house. I'm a soup. I can buy you a house in Venezuela, if you want to. Si hay alguien de Venezuela, no te ofendas, por favor. Es broma. Dude, I'm making music even with my 300 laptop. I started making music with my sister's laptop. When she was getting out home, I was taking her computer, installing FL Studio, working on music, saving that on my hard drive, external hard drive, uninstalling everything, and putting back the computer for her. After that, I was using my really old computer from my dad, like a 10, 12 years old computer, 10, 12 years old laptop. At the moment he bought it, it wasn't a really good computer, so imagine 10 years later. Was extremely bad, and I was making music on that. Then I got a laptop from my aunt. you know, she gave me to be able to study at the university. It was a really bad computer. I was making music on that. Exporting one song took sometimes 2 hours. On FL Studio, that maybe sometimes like 5 minutes, if it's really busy. Took me 2 hours to export. And I was making music on that. There's one guy here that usually is here, but it seems is not here now. He's making music on his phone, on FL Mobile. And yes, now I have a really good computer that never crashes. It's so good. But it took me a lot of years. And it took me earn my money. You can make music with whatever thing you have. Even with your phone. If you don't have a laptop, I understand that. But you can get a $300 laptop. You don't need a MacBook. Not at all. And actually, I'm super against MacBooks. I wouldn't buy you a MacBook. I'm sorry. I want your connections in the industry. I want somebody else's connections, you know. It's a way like this. I started with my iPhone. Ah, shit. The other day, my mom was like cleaning things, you know, checking stuff. And she found the first headphones I was using that were from, do you know Beefeater? Beefeater is a gin brand, you know, for alcohol brand. I don't know why, probably my dad bought a bottle or something, and they gave him for free a pair of headphones. They were really, 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 really bad. And do you know what happened? That the thing that you have, this thing, I don't know how it's called, this thing, you know, the soft thing, got broke. So in one side, I got it, and the other side was completely the plastic, you know, the plastic thing on my ear. They sounded so fucking bad. And I was making music on that because I had no other choice. Was make music with that or not make music. So I said, let's make music. Please send me your password. No puedo reproducir uno de mis proyectos sin que explote el PC. Pues renderiza algunas partes y ya podrás. El proyecto de mi última canción no me abre ahora y no sé cómo llegué a terminar. I hate Apple too, but Macs are the best to produce music. No. I mean, it doesn't matter if you use MacBook or Windows to produce music. Doesn't matter at all. At all. I mean, it's not important. What's important is the program that you use. So if you use Ableton, it doesn't matter if you use Ableton in Mac or in Windows. It's the same thing. It's the same program. It doesn't matter. The sound is the same. ¿En qué momento los auriculares de Bifita? Lo único que me esperaba. If there is will, there is a way. Exactly. What do you think about V-Model headphones? Didn't try them. Me pasan casi todo. Are there any unique challenges doing music production from Spain? What do you mean? Please speak in English. I'm speaking English. Their CPU is so good. Yeah, my CPU is also so good. Check my story, my Instagram story from yesterday. I have one project cloned. I copy everything and I paste it. And I can play it. I have songs that were crashing, and with this computer here is like at 40%. Or maybe 90, but it's not crashing at all. It doesn't matter about the computer. The problem that happens is that that's so funny for me. People have a $500 Windows. They buy a $2,000 MacBook. Oh, my MacBook is so much better. Of course, it's 4 times more expensive. I mean, compare a $2,000 MacBook with a $2,000 Windows, and the Windows will beat it. Actually, the only thing I would kind of accept is for designing. You know, editing videos, photos, rendering 3D things. Why? Because the in theory, the color is better, is more close to reality and so. But there was a test. Some people from a forum, they did a test. They bought the most expensive iMac at that moment. It was $5,500. And with the same amount of money, They built a Windows One, buying the screen, buying the keyboard, everything. And then they did the same exact test, okay? Same projects with the same programs and things. Windows was beating the ass of MacBook, of iMac. I mean, it was like maybe 3D rendering was in MacBook 16 hours and in Windows 4 hours. Not joking, things like this. So no, always, if you compare with the same price, Windows is always going to be more powerful. It's always going to be better. Always. Another thing is that what you like the most. That's personal. But if we check performance, Windows is always better in the same price. But if you compare 500 Windows with $2,000 MacBook, of course the MacBook is going to be better. Oh shit, my mom arrived and now I remember I need to do the laundry. I didn't. Okay, so should we start with the feedback? I think it's already too much talking, right? But it's been fun. I'm comfortable talking with you about several things. If you want, we can just do this today. A ver si Groovy hace eso, pero es cierto que después de muchos años, si te compras ahí el iPhone 15, a lo mejor hasta que no saquen el 20, dentro de 5 años no te pasa eso. Y también pasa con... La diferencia, por ejemplo, con Android es que Android no te deja actualizar, entonces no te lo jode. Normalmente iPhone lo que hace es te lo actualiza, pero perjudicándotelo. Sí, tal cual, les metieron una demanda por joder los iPhone antiguos. A ver, suele envejecer muy bien. Eso es cierto, eso es cierto. Me quedo con mi Samsung. A mí no me gusta tanto Samsung, ¿eh? O sea, creo que tiene cosas... El nuevo Samsung, el S24. Have you seen the S24? Samsung S24? With the new AI things it has? I mean, you can call somebody that is speaking another language and it translates it for you. It's crazy. It's crazy. The problem is that Samsung never does really good marketing things. They release a lot of super good stuff, and you know that because somebody make a video on YouTube or because TikTok. They don't do really marketing. And then iPhone released a really stupid thing like the Dynamic Island, and they make a whole bunch of marketing strategy that everybody knows about it. Or they release something that maybe has been 5 years in Android and they're like, oh, our new thing. And people is like, wow, this is crazy, so new. Xiaomi te pone anuncio de la aplicación del reloj. Have you seen the new smart ring thing? Smart ring thing? What smart ring? I've seen the new pocket thing that is something like this, that is a rabbit. Te sigo en Instagram. A ser qué buena música tienes. Muchas gracias. Are there parts of Spain where there are more opportunities for music connection opportunities? For example, California's favorite over more... Yeah, I guess Madrid and Barcelona. I would say Madrid is more for electronic and pop, and maybe Barcelona is more for rap. But I mean, in both you can there are connections for everything, of course. Let's do some feedback, just to do other things. Wait, I'm gonna send a message to my mom. Like, Mom, I forgot to do the laundry. Wait. You should start gaming live streams too. Nah, not really my thing. I talk with everybody that talks to me on Instagram. I reply to everybody. ¿Alcanzó la meta de suscriptores? Sí, sí. La verdad es que sí. Number game. A ver, primero tengo que hacer los priorities. Que por cierto, el primer priority es Josh Bent. Que a lo mejor es una canción contigo, Groovy. ¿No? Do you play any games? Not right now. I just play one game when I'm pooing. When I go to the bathroom. And it's the suica. The thing of the fruits. You know, that you mix two fruits and it gets one bigger and so. Just that. Just that. One day I arrived on... Well, I play one... I don't know if the points is the same for all kind of versions of the game. But I play one that is free on a website. I wanted to reach 3,000 points. One day I reached 2,700, I think, or close to 700. And when everything explodes, you get more points. It got freezed. So I don't know exactly how I got. But I think I got 3,000. If not, really, really, really close. I never got the same amount. I got the watermelon and I cannot get 3,000 points. I don't know how people do it. Estoy aprendiendo un montón de inglés contigo. Me alegro. How can I make it sound more professional? A lot of things. Mix, sound design, the quality of the sounds. Where do we send demos for feedback? To the email. Well, let me... Wait. Bro, you should play Stumble Guy. Your friend on the phone. Se lo dejó un amigo para que probase y se hizo 3.200. Me instalé el juego después de eso. ¿Cómo te haces 3.200? Es que no... A ver, es que a lo mejor el juego tuyo y el mío puntúa distinto, no lo sé. Pero en el que juego yo 3.000 es súper jodido. Que he hecho sandías más la de antes de la sandía y no llego a 3.000. Wait for people on YouTube. Give me a second. I'm gonna give you the email address where you have to send it. Now I'm gonna pin it. It's so nice that I can just be talking here with you and you're still here, you know, that you don't close the live stream or so. So thank you for that, because sometimes it's not annoying, but like every week doing full feedback gets tiring, you know, and then I don't have that much motivation, you know. Sometimes talking is good. Okay, let's check the first one. That is from Josh Bent with Groovy. Okay. Oh, wait, I have my volume turned on.
Ayer pasé por el pasillo de tu apartamento. No logro olvidar tu voz ni quitar tu recuerdo.
Okay, I have Sonarworks. Yes. And now, oh wait, I'm gonna put this here. I close this. Pop. That's my camera. That's the chat. That's the screen. Good. The screen is good. No personal things. Everything's ready. What language is this? Spanish. Can I speak 3 languages? I could speak 4, but I hate... When I was at school, I was getting bored at the French class, and I said, nah, fuck it. Let's go!
Ni los encuentros que teníamos los dos. Todo empezó por un 24 de marzo, cuando bailábamos en carretera y con tu...
In this one, I hear a lot less resonance. In the song from last week, it had a lot of resonance on the low end, especially. But in this one, not that much. It's good.
Tu auto, cuando teníamos todo bajo control. Ahora no me di cuenta
I would use a little bit more de-essing for the a little bit more, but it's good.
Cuando bailábamos en carretera y con tu auto. Cuando teníamos todo bajo.
For me, this is more personal taste, but for me the vocal is a little bit loud. I would reduce a little bit, but that's more personal. I don't think it's that loud that is bad.
Control. Ahora me di cuenta que ya no estás y creo que tendré que acostumbrar dejarte ser feliz aunque no esté ahí. Quizá en otra vida te.
For me, the bass is a little bit boomy. I would reduce maybe between 100, 200. I would reduce a little bit on the bass because for me it's a bit boomy. If you reduce a little bit there and you reduce a bit the volume of the vocal, I think everything will be a bit more balanced and glued. Más compacto todo.
Encontrar y a tu familia volverle a hablar. Poder.
No need for soothe on the bass. I would just reduce with an EQ, maybe dynamic EQ, on 100, 200 hertz probably.
Tenerte aquí, aunque no sea así. Me prestabas tu camisa y tu sudadera me lleva. Tenerte aquí, aunque no sea así. Me prestabas tu camisa.
I feel like you need a bit extra things here for the transition. It's not bad, but maybe
Sea así. Me prestabas.
I don't know. Maybe some more work, maybe filter a bit the bass. I don't know. Depends on if you want to make it more natural or more with electronic touches, you know. If you want to make it natural, just like this, of course.
Tu camisa y tu sudadera me llevas a lugares donde yo quisiera. ¿Cómo es que hicimos para que todo se fuera? Y las cartas, las salidas, ¿dónde quedan? Todos los planes que tenía se cancelan. Aún sigo con tu retrato en mi cartera. Ahora.
Maybe if you reduce the volume of the vocal a little bit, the snare, as it has a lot of highs, maybe can clash a little bit. So maybe you need to reduce a little bit the top highs of the snare.
Me di cuenta que ya no estás y creo que tendré que acostumbrar dejarte ser feliz aunque no esté ahí. Quizá en otra vida te vuelva a encontrar y a tu familia.
Sí que bajaría un poco la voz, sobre todo para que aquí notes un poco más el kick y el snare, el golpe, pero además intentaría darles un poco de presencia al golpe del kick y al golpe del snare. Sobre todo el del snare a veces como que no se oye, oyes el pero no el pam, ¿sabes? No sé si me explico.
Poder tenerte aquí aunque no sea así.
Right now I feel like the guitar maybe you need to reduce a little bit on the low mids, but maybe if you reduce on the bass, as I said, maybe the guitar will have more space so it doesn't feel that full in those frequencies, so it sounds good. If not, maybe just have this in mind and reduce a little bit also on the guitar to make it a bit cleaner, a bit more clear. Really good one, really good one. I think this is the slowest and the more sad one this end, probably. But this is really good one. Vais a hacer buen disco. Luego tenéis que trabajar en la promoción, eso sí. ¿Are remixes allowed? Yeah, why not? Let's check bad habits. By the way, guys, remember, this guy is releasing a song, a remix this weekend. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna play you the preview, but
Can get you out of my head like a melody. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Out of my head like a melody, like a melody, like a melody.
this one is getting released this Friday. La promoción da flojera, pero es necesaria. Ya, pero por ejemplo, como tú cantas, tú puedes hacer un montón de vídeos. Puedes hacer un montón de vídeos cantando. Puedes hacer un montón de vídeos de rollo... Esta canción es para cuando te deja tu pareja y pones la canción y tú haces como cantas por encima. Yo qué sé, canciones de vosotros, yo qué sé, con un atardecer de fondo, yo qué sé, cosas así. Puedes hacer un montón con las canciones que estás haciendo. Entonces, o sea, da pereza, pero no tenéis tan complicado, creo yo. 62k subscriber watching only 6 people. Yeah, but I mean, we are on Twitch, basically. The people is more on Twitch. That's why on YouTube there's not a lot of people. But also because people is on Twitch and not on YouTube, as there's not a lot of people on YouTube, YouTube doesn't really push it, you know? Also, people don't see a lot of people, don't really access, but yeah. ¿Es de Spanish? Sí, es Spanish. The Color Base, well, Color House 1 is by Carl and also getting released this Friday. All the remixes are getting released this Friday. We're making an EP. And if I'm not wrong, everything will be ready. Like, I will have the EP on my discography, but they will have only their remix on the discography. That's what I wanted, and I think I got it in the end. Let's go.
Stole my heart, you're a thief. Now I hear the sirens. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. I just wanna fight, just to make up. Turn off the lights so we can make love. So call me up, 'cause I'm in the dark. Oh. Stole my heart, you're a thief.
In this part, I hear like the vocal has a lot of low mid frequencies.
Now I hear the
Sound a bit like, oh, I don't know if you understand, but
siren.
maybe use dynamic EQ, because later here, as it's higher, it doesn't have that much frequencies in those areas, so it not that much strength in those frequencies. So maybe just use dynamic EQ.
You're coming with me. I just wanna fight, just to make up.
I like this effect.
Turn off the lights so we can make love. So call me up, 'cause I'm in the dark.
I feel this part a bit empty in the low end. Maybe add, I don't know, more low end in the drums, maybe a kick, maybe a sub riser. I mean, it's only 2 hours, but I think the idea is really good, really, really good. I feel it needs a bit more brightness. Maybe the clap needs to be a bit stronger, but the rest is good. Yeah, with that, maybe an extra layer on the leads to give a bit extra brightness and strength, but the rest I think is really good. Really good one. Me gusta, me gusta. Buen temita. You made this in 2 hours, I only find the kicks in 2 hours. Okay, next priority. So this way I reduce all of them. I always forget, man. Ah, no. Octopocter is octotones. Yes. Hardstyle. Atmosphere, work in progress, mid intro, still a bit empty.
The space between my body and my mind, where I just observe. The space between my body and my mind.
I think the vocal is pretty quiet. You need to make it louder and a bit more clear. Maybe reduce a little bit on the mids and increase a bit more the mid highs.
Where I just observe.
Maybe the screech also needs a bit extra layers to make it sound really fat. And I would have less noise.
Where I just observe.
This ting ting.
Observe.
These resonators need to be way louder.
I'm here. Atmosphere.
Okay, about the idea, I think the idea is good, but you need to weigh more balance, okay? What I think happens in the drop is that the punch or the attack of the kick is really loud compared to the tail, okay? So you create like a gap there, but then between the kick and the leads, there's also a gap. What I think you need to do is try to cover more the low mids between 204 or 500 hertz. Cover more, make this area a bit stronger on the kick, and then maybe on the leads have more layers to really make it sound fuller. With all of this, you will cover more space, you will cover more frequencies, and will sound fuller. But also control the volumes. As I said, that the attack for me is really loud. If you reduce a lot the volume of the song, you probably only hear the click. You hear the click and the leads a little bit, but not really a bass, you know? Hear even more.
Atmosphere.
Having reverb in the bass, in the sub bass, actually is not that bad. If you control it, I mean, if you know how to control it, and if you really do it well, it can be good. Actually, techno kicks have reverb, you know? Of course, 99% of the times it's not gonna work, but it's not bad. Also, for example, the same thing with a stereo sub bass. Actually, when you add reverb, you have a stereo. You make it a stereo, but having a stereo sub bass is not bad. Not at all. There are a lot of songs that have a stereo sub bass. You just need to know how to control it and how to use it right. That's the only thing. Actually, if you can have a stereo sub bass and sounds good and not phase it, and so your song is gonna sound way fuller, way stronger. Because usually what happens is that the lower frequencies are in the center, and here you just have like mids and highs, you know. But if you have here also bass, if you also have here bass, everything will sound way fuller and stronger.
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere.
Check this difference with these resonators, these kicks resonators, and then this volume.
Atmosphere.
You see that the loudness is not right. Also, this is so warm, maybe a bit too much, but it's warm and good. And check the drop. It's not warm at all, you know. So I would try to get a more close sound to this, maybe.
Will I eventually evaporate into a black hole? just observe, accepting what is and what isn't. But for now, I'm here.
Okay, this part is pretty good. I think I can improve it. First, what I would do is reduce the reverb and the delay a little bit. I think it's way too loud. And also reduce a little bit on the mids of it, so this way you make it a bit thinner and it doesn't interfere that much with the main lead. Apart from this, from the bass to the leads, I think you could add maybe some chords that cover more the mid frequency, so this way it sounds a bit fuller. If not, it's good like this, but I think that could help.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, I would reduce the volume of the reverb, the mids, and maybe even add a bit more highs to the reverb. Maybe that can give a good touch, more brightness, and doesn't interfere that much with the main leads. The rest is good. Nice one. Siento que ya no sé qué hacer. ¿Con qué? ¿De música? ¿Por? ¿Por lo que has escuchado o por qué? Before this live stream, I've been thinking, and probably, realmente me quedo más tiempo para que nos reacciones. A ver, si te quieres ir, vete. Pero si te quieres quedar, pues guay. I've been thinking before this live stream how many songs I've probably reviewed. And probably is more than 2,000 songs that they gave feedback. Because in a year, I make one live stream every week. There's 52 weeks, but usually every year I have at least 1 month that I don't do it, so that's 48. But for example, last year, on May, June, and July, I was doing 2 live streams every week, so that's more. So let's say 52 or 50. I've been doing live stream maybe for 3 years. I started in the COVID, but I think I didn't do it that like every week on 2020. Maybe I started 2021. So 21, 22, 23. So that's 3 years. 150 live streams, maybe, kind of. An average of more than 10, but let's say 10 songs every live stream. So that's 1,500 songs. Then you need to think on the Patreon songs, but also all the songs I check every day for my playlist. I use websites for this, like Summit Hub and other websites, and in all of them, you need to give any kind of feedback. Of course, that feedback maybe is not that detailed as this one, and not even close to the Patreon feedback, you know. But also, it's like reviewing, checking, and saying something about the song. So probably it's more than 2,000, or even I don't know if even maybe close to 3,000 songs that they reviewed. I could maybe check it. I have a video here right now. Like I gave feedback to 300 songs. These are the most common mistakes. And obviously I'm gonna make it. Twitch channel link. Just go to Twitch and search for Wildcrow music. But if not, there you have it. Thank you for all you're doing for us. Thanks to you for being here and checking the videos and so. Ahora estamos pensando en lanzar algunas de las canciones del álbum en el label para que nos ayude a que el álbum pegue. ¿Recomendarías eso? A ver, es raro. Si vas a sacar, por ejemplo, una canción por discográfica y el resto no, lo veo un poco raro. Sería preguntarles a ver si ellos estarían de acuerdo en que luego estuviera... Porque en verdad lo que ocurre también es que tú le estás dando el derecho de máster, o sea, tú le estás dando el derecho de explotación de esa canción. Y esa canción pertenece a ellos en cierto modo. Entonces tú luego no puedes coger esa canción y meterla en un álbum. ¿Sabes? Sería que lo hablaréis con las discográficas a ver qué ocurre, pero teóricamente no podrías por lo que digo, por los derechos de los masters. Que son suyos. Tú se los das a la discográfica para que pueda explotar la canción. A ver, teóricamente no. Si te fijas, nadie lo hace. ¿Sabes? Lo que sí que podéis hacer es sacar canciones sueltas. A lo mejor una canción cada 2 semanas. O cada 3 semanas. Y cuando tengáis 5, si tenéis 10 en el disco, pues cuando tengáis 5, boom, sacáis el disco entero. ¿Sabes? Eso sí. Y así vais potenciando. Cada mes potenciáis una canción. Yo, 39 people. It's nice. Have you got any pro house on email? I miss a general. I don't know. When I see the emails, I don't know until I check the song. Ya sé por qué quiero. ¿Por qué me quedo? Quiero un number game. Para ganar, simplemente decir que has ganado. ¿No ganaste la semana pasada? ¿O te quedaste muy cerca? Creo que ganaste, ¿no? I still have one priority by Bagger, but yeah, let's do a number game. Me quedé muy cerca 2 veces. Okay, number game for the people that don't know it. Okay, people on YouTube, you're probably gonna get latency when you see this. Maybe the game is already started. But basically, vale, groovy. So simple. I'm gonna think on one number. If you guess this, you're gonna start saying numbers. If you guess it right, the number I'm thinking, you get the feedback, okay? I have prior, I think. When did you subscribe? If you subscribe outside the live stream, I think the problem is that I don't get that notification, so I don't really know it. That's maybe the problem. But yeah, if you subscribe, maybe I can check it also. Gifted. Yeah. The truth is that I give priority to people that support. Okay. I wait, guys. I didn't think on the number first. On the number already. I give priority to the people that supports. Okay. So the thing is, if somebody gives you a subscription, you are not really the person that is supporting. It's the other person. So I give it to the other person. Porque dicen números yo también. Okay. Let me think of one number. All right. The number I'm thinking is between 1 and 25. Me dio ansiedad. 1 and 25. If you get it, you get the feedback. Whoa, 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 wait. Vale. This looks like the graph chat or something. Okay, we got it. Was number 7, and the first one was NCRC. This looks like a big streamer chat. Like, if somebody clips this, maybe you can make a dubstep screech. Brutal en mi prime. Yo, Raptors! Thank you so much for the subscription. 2nd month here. Thank you so much. Raptors. I'll put you in the list, okay? Let's go. I buried my cheek. Oh. I think that the panic alarm going from left to right is good, but maybe not that much, not that strong. And then here, this trumpet is good, but maybe it's a bit too loud compared to the intro. Maybe what I would do is reduce a little bit on the mids and boost a bit more the highs. Maybe with some saturation, the boosting, so is where you make it a bit more crispy and a bit stronger, or maybe with a bit of OTT. I think you need something here because you have the melody and then here you have it again, but there's no change in the song, so maybe adding a bass, pads, more drums or something. For me, the drop is good. I'm just gonna tell you one thing. If you didn't know, okay, probably you did. I uploaded a video about one app where you can check the song in your phone. Some stupid people were like, "This is stupid." No, check this song in your phone and try to see if you can hear anything of the bass. I think the bass is good, but it's way too subby. It doesn't have any mid-high frequencies, so maybe in your phone you cannot really listen to it. If you cannot really listen to it, try to maybe saturate a little bit the mids or add a mid-bass sound to cover a bit more of that space. But be careful because the song is already pretty full, so maybe if you add that sound, it sounds way too much and start sounding dirty. In that case, forget about it, forget about the phone and just release it like this, you know? But maybe check it to make sure that it sounds good there. It's true, Marquez is the winner. By the way, for the other people, they have 30-day trial on their website, so you can try for 30 days for free. Maybe I would have already a riser here, like a really long one, 16-bar riser, like great tension. You know, I feel the break a bit empty in some parts and repetitive. Apart from this, it's good, but needs extra things in some parts. The drop is really good. Really good one. Quizá una vocal en el segundo break. If you need the vocals, guys, you always can use Vocalify, and with this code you have a 10% discount. You know, you have a discount and you get vocals. And also then if you cannot release your music with labels, you can always use DistroKid. You know, with this link you have a 7% discount. you release with DistroKid, you get 100% of the money. And this way you can then, that money that you get from DistroKid, you can invest it in getting vocals in Vocify, you know? Okay, next one, Vagar, Purity. ¿Tienes código en Fortnite? No, lo siento. When is your next hardstyle raster track? I don't know. That's what I was talking before, that maybe if I want to keep releasing hardstyle, maybe I need to create a new alias or something. Bagger, Deep House. I can see the vibes here, like the atmosphere, but it's a bit risky to have something like this nowadays because I don't know. Is that chill and that deep that maybe labels don't even want it because maybe it's not that it's not commercial at all. You know what I mean? The piano for me is a bit basic. I will try to get another kind of piano and maybe add a bit extra reverb, maybe also delay on the piano. Here for the riser, add more uplifters. Other kind, this noise uplifter is really thin, really high, but you don't have like mid-high sound. On the uplifters, I always recommend to cut the mids. Maybe from 1K below, cut it completely, you know, because usually makes it really dirty. But this one is like really in the top highs, so it's not really covering all the space. And maybe then have a riser, a synth riser. For me, if I ever tell you these things, for me, uplifter is noise and riser is synth. Okay, like shh, uplifter, riser. Okay, I think for everybody it's the same. What happens here in the waveform? I thought you ended here the drop. Why here? And I don't get it. The kick is way too loud, has a lot of mids. You need to reduce on the usually 300-400 hertz. Reduce a lot with a kind of narrow Q. Maybe the drop is a bit empty, especially with that piano, the same as in the break. Also, you have like kind of sound on the right. The problem is that as you don't have that sound in the left, that I think you have. Yeah, you don't have it at the left, I think. So then the left feels a bit more empty. So that's why I don't really like to pan things or not too strong. What I prefer to do is to make them wider or more narrow. But this way on both sides you have the sound, you know, and you have a more balanced mix. Sometimes I pan things, but not super aggressive. And if I have it too aggressive, then in the other side I need a really similar sound. So it's why I create the balance. This synth is good, but it's really loud.
Please do come in, but check your ego at the door. We're everything that you wanted and even more. Stop playing games, 'cause we've been through it all before. I know the course. Every time you leave, you can wait to come back. You'll be on your knees, I tell you, hit the road, Jack. Wouldn't it be...
Okay, The vocal is pretty good. Okay, I like the voice. I don't know if it's a sample, original vocal, or what. I think the vocal is a bit loud. I would control a bit more the top highs of the vocal, maybe with a dynamic EQ. But especially what I would do is...
We've been through it all before. I know the course.
Okay, on the breaths, the moments, first, for me, they are a bit loud. But then, for example, check this one.
Know the course. Every time.
This one here is super short. Every time. You know, maybe these really short ones, I usually just delete them. You know, it's not needed to hear every time the breath. But also then, this one is like, it doesn't have a good fade in. It's like all of a sudden it's already loud. You know, it's like, you know, all of a sudden, I don't know how to explain. It's not like smooth fade in. So maybe make it smoother. Like the beginning, make it a bit more fade in. So it's way more like shh, not like tss. You know what I mean?
Know the course. Every time you leave, you can wait to come back. You'll be on your knees, I tell you, hit the road, Jack. Wouldn't it be better if you never left? And don't pretend you throw this love away. Why don't you stay? Why don't you stay? Oh, why don't you?
Okay, here, first the clap have a bit too much meats. You need to make it a bit tighter, a bit brighter. Maybe also add another clap, but basically if you reduce the meats, maybe some OTT, it can help to make it good. Then the offbeat hi-hat, the tss, 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 that one needs to be way louder.
Don't pretend you threw this love away. Why don't you stay?
The idea is really good. The idea is really good. I really like it. I think it needs more work in the mixing, but the idea is really good. Keep working on that one. Because it already has or the vocal or the synth. So maybe the top vocals would be too much. I want to try a starter house. I tried a starter house, but I didn't want the common starter one. You know, I wanted to adapt to my style, and I think the result is not the song I was talking at the beginning, at the very beginning of this live stream, that I was working on a song that then I changed the chords, changed the BPM, I tried new things. You know, is this one? Maybe now I listen to it and I really like it, or maybe it's like, okay, no, this is not a good idea, but I don't know. Maybe I need to check it. Okay, next one, Raptors, Daylight, Fit. Ooh, how do you pronounce this? X-Bridge. Something like this. It's a complicated name, right? Love Rich. This is an O? Why this is an O? I don't get it. Hola, Pexel. Okay, for me the offbeat hi-hat is way too loud. Tss, tss. And also the punch of the kick for me is also a bit too loud, especially compared to the bass of the kick.
If I don't see it, don't expect me to believe it.
The vocal, you need to reduce a lot on the mids. The low mids, like 300-400 hertz maybe. it has kind of distorted filter sound that I like. So we'll keep it like this, but I would reduce the mids.
Ever since that evening, I knew we'd never be friends. I see your face, can't mistake you for no one else, oh yeah. Every day since late, I wake up on my bed. You up late night, outside, party till you're dead. See the daylight, you don't care, do it all again. See your face, can't mistake you for no one else, oh yeah. Every day since late, I wake up on my bed. You up late night, outside, party till you're dead. See the daylight, you don't care, do it all again.
Man, I really like the idea, but no. I mean, take this part. Sounds really fat, really big, really warm, you know, really full. And then the drop sounds really empty. For me, sounds really empty. You need way more sub on the kick. Okay, way more. Maybe I would change the kick. You need a way fatter sub bass. Maybe more low mids, close to 100, 200 hertz on the mid bass to make it sound really fat. Basically, from 200 hertz to 0, you need way more strength to make it sound really full. And also, when you raise a little bit the mids of the vocal, it will be already a better balance between the break and the drop. But right now, this is super full and really warm and really nice, and this is super empty. Actually, when I reached this part, I already thought, this kick doesn't have like the boom sound that hits your chest, you know? But the idea is good. The idea is really good. Yeah, filtering the low end on the build-up is like the extra thing. Okay? You need to make both things sound good. And then if you make it sound good like this, and then you filter a little bit the low end of the build-up, that's the extra. But the problem is not that. The problem is that the drop doesn't have any low end. Ahmed, it's better if you go to Twitch, but you have Peanut coming with the email. Basically, you need to make the low end waves fuller and stronger.
Can't take you off it. Can't mistake you for no one. Do it all again. See your face. Can't mistake you for no one else. Oh yeah. Every day since late, I wake up on my bed. You up late night outside, party till you're dead. See the daylight, you don't care. Do it all again.
It needs the fatness, it needs the energy, it needs the boom, the I'm here, you know? If you have that, you have a really good sound. But right now it's like, you know? But really good idea. I was thinking the other day to get, I mean, I have somebody that edits my reels and my TikToks, but I was thinking to get somebody, maybe him, to edit my long videos. The problem with the long videos is that, well, first, there, I mean, I get, me trabo in English I don't know how to say, like, when you, it takes a bit to talk, you know what I mean? Like what I did right now. Because I want to say something, then I fuck it, and then maybe I have a script and I don't remember the script, so I need to read it again, you know? It will be so annoying. But also because when I'm editing on the long videos, The short videos are like, okay, I need to say this, I say this, and it's done. But on the long videos, sometimes I say a lot of things or record a lot of things, and then I don't put some parts because I think they're not worth it, or they could just lower the retention or things like this. So having somebody to edit the long videos would be a problem, but, well, probably it would not be worth it. Like, I would earn less money than what it would cost me. But so much free time. I mean, wow. Yo podría editar, ¿no? Si tengo un editor, el problema es ese. Me daré una siesta, gracias por... ¿Cómo que una siesta? Pero si ahí son las 10 de la mañana. Si has dicho que te has levantado a las 9:30. ¿Tú dónde eras? De Colombia. Hora Colombia. No, de Puerto Rico o algo así, ¿no? Hora... No dormí, Wildcrow. No... Ah, no has dormido. México, vale, perdón. Hora México. Las 11:20. ¿Te va a echar una siesta a las 11:20? Hombre. ¿Y por qué no has dormido en toda la noche? Ay, es que... Perú las 12:20. ¿Tienes editor? Sí, y es de Perú, de hecho. Ah, no es el mismo que ha preguntado y el que ha dicho Perú. Soy una persona muy ocupada. Ya. Llegando del after, tal cual, seguro. Aunque llegando del after un miércoles, joder. O sea, salir de fiesta el martes ya son ganas, ¿eh? Madre mía. ¿Tú también eres de Perú? Pues sí, mi editor es de Perú también. How many drugs do you want to feedback today? I don't know. Some more. A ver si somos compas y descargas la promo. ¿Qué te refieres a la canción? A ver, yo doy prioridad a los que se suscriben y luego voy haciendo el juego de los números para ver a quién elijo porque no puedo escuchar a todos. Entonces tengo que cortar de alguna forma. You know what I don't do since a long time ago? A raid. I make it raid. No, it's not live. Do I need to raid out on play? Do you think he would even realize if I raid out on play? Or he would say thank you to raid 30 people? Like, yo, thank you so much for raiding 30 people. I don't think, right? Maybe they don't even have notifications. But maybe it would be a good promo for me. Like, boom, Wildcrow music. People maybe that watching him knows me, maybe would know that I'm live on Twitch. I could do it. What do you think? What is he doing? Grand Theft Auto. Gustavo García. Ah, ha vuelto a hacer roleo. Ah, si hace roleo no me dirá gracias. Spain RP. Cuando sea famoso y millonario te mencionaré. Eso espero, NC. Eso espero. What is By doing? Oh, Ibai is talking about the boxing thing. Maybe do it like promo thing. What do you think? ¿Tienes tracks como lo de House y Techno al estilo de Camelfat? ¿Te refieres mías? No. Yo también igual creo que será la próxima Ariana Grande. A darle duro. O sea, solo hay que tener buen marketing. Ya está. O sea, en tu caso saber cantar también, obvio. Pero todo es marketing y contacto, ya está. Ariana Grande, ¿por qué está ahí? Porque hacía Disney Channel. ¿Y por qué estaba en Disney Channel? Pues porque a lo mejor conocía a alguien para estar en Disney Channel. Ya está. O dinero. Si tienes dinero, lo tienes todo. If you have money, you have everything. Everything. Fergas, muchas gracias por la suscripción. ¿Te llamas Fergas en el email? Fergas Parfex. Fernando Gaspar. Vale. But first, you didn't send it. No lo has enviado. Fernando Gaspar, no lo has enviado. Envíalo. Ah, era Nickelodeon. Pues eso, Nickelodeon. Si es que yo Nickelodeon y Disney Channel no lo he visto casi. Electronic Music acá, Gaspar. Si no lo has enviado hoy, no lo tengo, porque los borro. Ah, no era lo mismo. Nickelodeon y Disney Channel no es lo mismo. Sí, ¿no? Nickelodeon pasó a llamarse Disney Channel. O me estoy liando yo. Google, Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon era de Clan. No, pero Clan fue mucho después. Nickelodeon. Ah, vale, no, me estoy liando yo, no es lo mismo. Es verdad, es verdad, es verdad. Ok. Sí, yo he visto más Nickelodeon. Y es que de pequeño tenía el Digital Plus y tenía Nickelodeon. Drake y Josh, los veía, Drake y Josh. Okay, guys. Let's do a number game and then I check Fergus' song, okay? While he send it. Number game. If you don't know what it is, basically I'm gonna think on one number. If you say that number, you get the feedback, okay? Venga, Groovy, number game y te vas. The number I'm thinking is between 60 and 80. Entre 60 y 80. Between 60 and 80. Groovy! No has ganado, lo siento. We got the winner. The number was 71. The first one saying it really close. Actually, both are together. Is Andrew Galaxy. And then Mr. Malobo. So what I'm going to do is give it to both. Because, I mean, it's probably 1 millisecond, you know? La ilusionas. Lo siento. Okay, so I'm going to give it to, who did I said? Andrew Galaxy. Andrew Galaxy. And Dr. Malobo. No pasa nada, Groovy. Algún día ganarás. No pasa nada. Malobo, what's your email? Mahantaban. Okay. And also, o sea, si lo has enviado hoy, no me sale. Well, in the meantime, let's check first Andrew. Or Andrew. Correo. Pero que no tengo nada tuyo. O sea, dime tu dirección de correo. El nombre. No tengo nada tuyo. Creo. Let's check Andrew. Is the same lyrics as the Hardwell song? Techno Acid 303 is what the Hardwell song says, right? Okay, first of all, here the problem is that the vocal is not clear at all. You need to make the vocal more clear. Also, I would make the vocal mono, or maybe not that wide. Actually, I mean, look, if you want to make better vocals for Big Room Techno, 2 Sundays ago, I uploaded a video about that. And this weekend, this Sunday, I'm gonna upload a video how to make the vocals stand out more in a mix. So maybe both help you, okay? I submitted an hour ago, yeah, man, but I mean, everybody submitted like 2 hours ago. The thing is, I cannot tag you all, so that's why I do like priority if somebody subscribes because of supporting, and then I do number games. So this way, I make sure that the person I'm giving feedback is in the live stream right now when I check the song. You know, otherwise, if I do it in order, I cannot check the new people that comes in. Maybe some people is not already in the live stream, you know, so. This part is really good. I really like it. The only problem I see is that the kick is not strong enough. The punch, the boom of the kick is not really strong enough. Not for me, at least. I would add another layer on the top kick or something to have more tock, tock, tock. More techno thing. Also, this synth, I would make it louder and maybe saturate it a little bit, compress it, maybe add a bit extra reverb or so. Here in the second part I would add a offbeat higher like toots, 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 toots. You need to make the vocal way more clear. It really amazes me how so young people makes music nowadays. When I was 17, I was only playing GTA. I was playing, I don't know, FIFA, and just was playing video games and going out with my friends and drinking some alcohols, even if it was not legal. Not making music. What the fuck happens to you? Make the arp way louder. Tun, tun, tun. Way louder. And this part is nice, but the thing is way too ambient and way too soft, you know, like everything is way too soft. I think it needs a scene that is maybe a bit stronger, a bit more in your face, so this way it takes a bit more the lead of this part. Maybe also reduce a little bit on the mids, so this way it doesn't sound that soft. Usually when something has too much mids, it also sounds a bit softer when we talk about pads and so. You see, the vocal and the main scene don't have at all any space in the mix. Everything else is super loud. You also need way more impact in this drop, so maybe in this part don't have that much sub bass, have this part a bit more quiet in volume, so this way when the drop comes, boom, comes stronger. idea is pretty good. I think it has potential, but you need to work a lot more on the mix. A lot more. Fergas, no me has enviado tu canción. ¿Qué hacemos? Fergas. 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 Enviado. Ok. No, pero tío, envíame SoundCloud o Dropbox. No voy a bajar ahora una canción por WeTransfer. Si lo pone en el comentario, SoundCloud o Dropbox. Eso es lo que me estabas diciendo. ¿De qué? Ahora me encuentro lejos de mi computador. Ah. Pero lo siento, no me lo voy a descargar. Lo siento. Si eso la semana que viene, en el directo vienes y la escuchamos. Pero... descargar no lo voy a descargar, lo siento. Ok, so let's check... Mahan, Doctor Malobo. Okay, so far, I think first the bass is way too loud. Way too loud. Then here, the synth is getting super loud. Super loud is over control. Well, what I recommend you to do is when you have a sound that maybe is filtered and you open the filter, what I recommend you is go to the part that doesn't have any filter and compress or limit that one. Okay? So this way, when it has a filter, it's not compressed, and when it's opening the filter and it's getting louder, it's starting to get compressed. In the end, you have the same volume. So it's way more controlled. I think the lead is maybe a bit too wide. Check it with Ozone Imager, but I think it's way too wide and it's causing a bit of phasing problems. The idea is good, I like it, but first, the drums need to be way stronger, way louder, and way fuller. The main synth, as somebody says, Josephine says, is a bit basic, but also is way too loud. And then apart from this, I think it's a bit empty. The problem is that the bass and the synth are maybe a bit too loud, and when you reduce that, probably it's gonna feel more empty. Right now it doesn't feel, but when you control the sounds, probably it's gonna be too empty. Also, the problem I see, maybe in drum and bass is more common to have it like this, but for me, the problem I see is that the whole song has like the same vibe and the same sound. It's not the same sound, of course, but like in general terms. I don't see a big difference between the breaks and the drops, you know? Like the drop finish, but here, basically it's the same thing. The same bass, the same synth, the same vibe, you know? So I think that makes it a bit more basic, and I like, maybe in drum bass more like this, I'm not sure, but I like more to create contrast between the breaks and the drops. You know, the breaks maybe have a bit softer sound, the drops a bit stronger ones, these kind of things. drums need to be stronger. The snare feels a bit filtered, like it needs a bit extra brightness, a bit extra noise and gritty sound, more pss, you know, kind of sound. Right now it's like, you know, instead of pss, pss. I don't know if you hear it with the microphone, but I hope you understand what I mean. Apart from this, I think the idea is pretty good. It has a lot of potential, but you still need to work on it. I did it, yeah, I did this, so I'm able to control it easier. How many right now that are here speak Spanish or are Spanish talking people? En español yo, hostias, que jefe, que tienes Twitch. Sí. Cada semana directito. It's because I'm thinking to maybe do a raid to a Spanish talking streamer. But nah, if it's not related to music, maybe I shouldn't do it, right? Te veo pila en TikTok. Me alegro. I'm not bro, hardly English. Cada vez hablas más español en los directos, la comunidad va creciendo. Sí, porque a lo mejor vienen de TikTok, que en TikTok es todo 100% español, entonces supongo que a lo mejor eso influye. El problema es eso, que luego no sé en qué hablar. Cuando hablo en español la gente de inglés no se entera. La gente española a lo mejor no quiere ver los vídeos en inglés. Es un coñazo, pero bueno. Es lo que hay. Si hubiese empezado todo en español, no habría funcionado. Porque cuando empecé a subir vídeos, la comunidad hispana no escuchaba o no se movía tanto la música electrónica. Y el problema está en que en TikTok tengo que hacerlo en español, porque es geolocalizado. Entonces se muestra en España los vídeos primero. Entonces, claro, tengo que hacerlo en español. Una IA que traduzca en tiempo real. El nuevo Samsung lo hace. English for me, bro. Yeah, I understand. Guys, is the moment to announce a really sad thing. Okay? I'm so sorry to say this. Really sad moment. But somebody needs to say it. Somebody needs to say it. And if it's not me, it's nobody. So I need to say it. I know. It's sad. It's sad. I know it's shit. I know you don't want to. But I'm gonna end the live stream here. I'm sorry. I know it's sad, but yeah. I'm sorry. Don't cry. Please don't cry. You're gonna make me cry also. Nah, I mean, already quite late here. I want to work a bit on music today. Maybe make some presets, so I still have time if I finish right now. Subiendo. ¿Pero cuánto tardas en subirla y enviármela? ¿De dónde eres? De un pueblo de Alicante. Genial, Just Bent. Es que a mí me hace... I'm sorry, Paradox. Fergus, if you send it right now, maybe check it. If not, just next week. But yeah, I want to work on music. I want to edit, to make some presets. And tomorrow maybe I need to edit the video for Sunday, so it's why I have time. Yeah. So I need to make live stream shorter. 3 hours is way too much. 2 hours 30 I think is good enough. Today I didn't check that many songs because we were talking a lot at the beginning, which I think was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, we checked 9 songs. So it's quite a lot because as I said, the first hour we were just talking. So, but it's good sometimes to just talk. I don't think I could do just one live stream full talking, but yeah, it was good. ¿A qué género le metes más? Yo diría que al progressive, pero no sé, porque si entra en mi spot y tengo de todo, literalmente. Hace tiempo que no hago progressive house. Yo progressive house como tal, tampoco. Estoy creando más por el indie pop y bueno, si es lo que te gusta, va por ello. No hay ningún problema. Guys, I'm gonna end the live stream here. Fergus, si lo tienes subido el miércoles que viene, directo a la misma hora, me lo envías y le doy prioridad y lo escucho, ¿vale? La semana que viene. Si no me acordase, si me lo envías y no me acuerdo que tienes prioridad porque te has suscrito, recuérdamelo. Me dices, oye, que me suscribí la semana pasada y no pudiste escucharlo. Y ya está, ¿vale? Pero voy a cerrar aquí directo. Guys, remember, I uploaded a video last week that maybe helps you to start making money in the industry. I'm gonna upload this Sunday a video about how to make your vocals stand out more in the mix, so this way you mix them better. And nothing else. I'm just gonna go work on music, work on the Soundbank, and nothing else. Remember, if you want to release music and you cannot release it with labels, you can use DistroKid, so you get all the money. And if you need vocals, you can use this code on Vocify, Wildcrow 10, so you have a 10% discount and you get vocals cheaper. So, nothing else. Thank you so much for being here. Vengo al stream que viene de nuevo con el Pro. Okay. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting, subscribing, just for sending your music, just for being here talking. And just, I hope you had a great afternoon. Or great morning, great night, depending on where you live. Lo siento, Dexter. And nothing else. See you next week, okay? And remember, this Sunday video, go and watch also the video of last week, of this last Sunday. And nothing else. Goodbye.